How are we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. Now, on today's show, we're going to take a look at the back pages and what is going on in the world of football. And the last piece of news involves Arsenal because reports are suggesting they are about to make their first signing of the summer.
I represent my fucking self.
How are we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. That's right. So the first place, we're going to start at the back pages. And of course, you might have noticed there wasn't a show yesterday. Was unable to get one out. But yeah, we're going to go through what is going on in the world of football. And of course, the Euros. And before I go and get into England's game, the Sweden against Ukraine game. What a game that turned out to be. What a horrendous red card as well. Not the fact that it wasn't a red card. I mean the tackle. My word, how he didn't snap his leg, I do not know. But Ukraine, in the last seconds of the game, with penalties looming, won the game. And that means they will play England in the quarterfinals. Now, moving on to England, 2-0 against Germany. My word, what a good performance. Yes, there was some moments in there where you were starting to think, not great. Opening 10-15 minutes, I thought it was a bit of a mistake to revert to the back three and go like for like with Germany because they started very well. And I was thinking, yeah, this could be the wrong move. But England grew into the game and they started to do really well and had a big chance before half time. And then we go into the second half and it was such a good performance. It was so much better. And then Jack Grealish came on. And as always, he delivers, changes the game. Raheem Sterling scores again. Maybe now people will give him the respect he deserves and shut up criticising him. And then there was a moment a little bit after that involving Raheem Sterling where even he had his head in his hands thinking, oh no, what have I done? Misplaced pass. Thomas Müller goes through one-on-one and he puts it wide. How ironic that Müller couldn't find the corner. And then Harry Kane, he gets his first goal of the Euros and he makes it a very, very comfortable finish. And when you look at the pathway now for England, there is simply no excuse. We had a very, very good pathway to the World Cup final and we bottled it in the semi-final against Croatia. Now, I think we've got an even better pathway to the Euros final. Of course, we're going to be playing Ukraine in the quarterfinals. If we cannot get past them, that for me would just be a travesty. The game, of course, is not going to be played at Wembley. It's going to be played in Rome, which is going to be interesting. And then if we get past them, you're going to be playing the winners of Denmark, who are going to be going up against the Czech Republic. Now, of course, Czech Republic, we've already beaten them in the group stages. They did knock out the Netherlands. I feel that out of those teams, the one that kind of worries me is Denmark because of the momentum that they have behind them. The whole Christian Eriksen story and everything else. And the players are clearly motivated and playing for him. But you've got to look at every single one of them teams and say, should we be fearful? No. At a minimum, England should be in the European final. It's that simple. And if they ain't, I think that's not great. But listen, England beat the old enemy. Germany 2-0. Brilliant performance all round. First piece of news we're going to get to is Daily Telegraph, and Aston Villa are very hopeful that Jack Grealish will sign a new contract at the club this summer, which will end any discussion of a move away for the England international in the near future. Quite a turn up for the books last week. It was all intents and purpose done deal with Man City, £100 million. Now Aston Villa are apparently trying to sign him down to a new contract. I think this kind of just reiterates the point that a lot of the time the papers don't actually know what's going on. Leicester are closing in on a double swoop for Bakary Samoa and Patson Daka, who incidentally has now signed. Cristiano Ronaldo's agent, George Mendes, will reportedly meet with Juventus in the coming days to thrash out the Portugal star's future. Manchester United have begun installing 1,500 rail seats at Old Trafford ahead of a trial for the upcoming season. I'd be interested in trying to get some kind of standing back inside the grounds. So yeah, I'm all for that massively. Kai Havertz has admitted he is disappointed with the manner of Germany's loss to England, but insisted he is already eyeing the next challenge. Well, good for you. Arsenal are in talks with a number of players, but it looks like the deal for Anderlecht's Sambi Lokonga could well be completed in the coming days. So that'd be an interesting one if we can get that done and dusted. Newcastle United's move for Southampton's Mario Lemina has hit an impasse over his age. I believe it's to do with Mike Ashley not wanting to pay the amount that's required because of he's 27, I think it was. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Josh King has accused Carlo Ancelotti of lying to persuade him to join Everton. That's a mad story. I read that one and I was like, wow. Yeah, that's okay. That's a big accusation. Thomas Partey will take the number 5 shirt at Arsenal for his second season at the club. Inevitable. It was going to happen. Thomas Partey taking his famous number 5 shirt. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him wearing that. Now, the last piece of news involves Arsenal. And Arsenal are closing in on their first signing of the summer transfer window, with Nuno Tavares reportedly set to arrive from Benfica. The Portuguese left-back will join the Gunners in a £6.8 million deal. Now, reports were suggesting that Arsenal initially wanted to include midfielder Matteo Guendouzi in a swap deal for Tavares, but the Frenchman instead wants to join Marseille. I'm quite happy with that, to be honest with you. You're looking at it, £6.8 million. In today's market, I don't think that's that bad. He has played against Arsenal in the Europa League last season. I look at him and I see good potential in him. He's a young boy. You've got to remember that as well. He's, not going to be brought in as the main first choice. And this was the issue. You're never going to go out and buy a player that's going to be first choice when you've already got first choice in Kieran Tierney. But he's a young lad that's going to learn and has the capabilities of playing first team football. He's coming from a big club in Benfica, so we'll understand, that kind of expectation, so to speak. And for me, £6.8 million is an absolute bargain. I think it's a win-win situation for us. And I'm quite looking forward to seeing him play and seeing him get involved and for it to be officially announced. And yeah, it looks like Nuno Tavares is going to be the first player through the door at Arsenal this summer. So there we go. That is it for today's DT's Daily. As usual, let me know in the comment section what you think about today's topics. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, smash a like on this video, and I will see you lot soon. I'm out of here.